Hello friends, welcome back to your favorite channel Forex Fundamentals, and I am your host Avi. Today, as you have learned the topic that we will be covering the reality of the myforexfunds and Ftmo and all these funded platforms. Okay, because it's a very lucrative idea that you can have so much funds at your disposal and you can have lot of availability of the funds for the trading purpose. But is it really true? And is it really meet the criteria? Or do you really meet the criteria? That's the question we are going to find out today. Because if you are checking about that, okay, 100,000 funds, $100,000 for a trading, it's a huge amount. And even with the scalping and with the low risk rates, you can earn $1,000, $2,000 a day. So that's how the common people are thinking, and that's how they are making a fool out of you. Okay, just if you'll get into that and minutely observe that what are the riders attached to it, because which is making it nearly impossible to succeed. And even if you're able to succeed those, then still there are very much lesser chances that you will be able to earn. The biggest rider is that okay, you have to get through one or two phases, and there's the particular set amount of time. But if you are saying that okay, for the test one, you have $100,000 and you just have to earn $12,000. That's something just less than 12% in a month. From a scalper point of view and from a young trader, that is something very lucrative. And you said okay, you can get it in no time. But the reality attached to it is that okay, there's a limit. You can only lose $500 a day. That is something very skeptical, then that is something you have to watch out for. And overall, if you say that okay, the negative trades can only be around up to the $10,000. So if you are just calculating and realizing it and analyzing it with the practicality, there might be a chance that okay, you need to get 100% reward to pass the test one, because it might be around $12,000. That's the maximum you could lose, and you have to earn $12,000. So these are the type of riders which are attached to it. This is not basically $100,000 which you are looking at, or $50,000 which you are looking at to it. So this is the real picture. That is something backbone, because being a newbie, you just rightly jump into it and said, okay, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna pass it. It's a piece of cake, but that's not the reality. And even then comes the phase two. If you are good enough and if you are lucky enough, because most of the time the newbies, they are lucky to pass that through, because every day you can't lose more than 500 $2,000. And that is something very important, because you might be trading a lot, trading on the higher side. On the day one, you will get busted. And that is basically what the reality is, that 65% of the people who apply for these funded accounts, they get busted in the first week. And then the 30%, they get busted before the month, and rest of them got to the phase 2. So this is how the things are being building, and these are the things how being you are being manipulated. And there, and just by chance or by your extreme luck or extreme activism, you just passed all those tests. Then comes the part that where you would be able to earn. For that, there's still the riders. They are same riders, but the limit is bit enhanced. Okay, on the daily basis, you can lose just 2% or 1.5% or 1% of the total equity. If you lose more than that, you're all gone. You're all finished. Okay, and and there are more things attached to it. Okay, you cannot trade the news. You cannot open the trades before the news or after the news, particularly half an hour in or out, both ways. So but there are high impact news all the time, so you won't be able to understand okay with what time is the high news and at what time I'm unable to uh, trade my lots. And once the month is completed and then you put the withdraw in, and they said okay, all these your trades which you have made profit and onto the news time, they are abandoned and you have violated our terms, so your account is being suspended as well, and you come out empty handed after those lot of months efforts. So this is how these things are being manipulated. And this is the true picture of these funds. You might be saying that okay, I am being very negative, but with the experience of 6 to 7 years and I am an active trader, I already have a channel with the name of the Forex Blaster going in, and have the WhatsApp group and all the services going on. And on that channel I do give the daily videos over that, and daily updates for the gold and the oil market and the Forex market. So with my experience, I have come to know that okay, don't try to waste the money, because 92% of the people are gonna lose money, even how good the traders are, how better they are. So it is better off that you start earning, start learning, and start earning with your own money. And this, in these fields, that you have to always believe that you need a lot of heavy investment to win big. Yes, if you are looking for just your pocket money or just a daily routine expenses, then you can play with the small money, and for the learning purpose you can play with the small money. But if you really want to make the trading an occupation, then you have to put in your own money in the big numbers, whether it's stocks, whether it's option trading, whether it's future trading. You have to do that. So there is no shortcut. Every field, every work in the world needs a bigger investment to earn big. That is the simplest rule. Because this is not a gambling, this is not the gambling. But you have to avoid these funds. So this is what they are floating. If you don't have the bigger money, we have the bigger funds. So this is the mislead which they are going to give you. So please, my suggestion to all the newbies is that you have to avoid all these kind of scams and all. I treat them scams because most of the time you end up on the losing side. So I request you all to stop using such funds, and stop allocating your efforts towards these funds, because this is just a eyewash which you are being given and you are being fed. Okay, so please like the video, comment the video, and if you want such videos, and very soon I'll be starting the daily updates of the forex market and the gold market on this channel. So I hope you please subscribe and push the like button. Thank you very much.